Welcome, everyone, to Karmic Dynasty. I am your hostess. And so today, as you see from the title, I am building with Big Cuz. Now, this is my cousin, and this is the thing right quick for y'all. He looks as well, I'm older than him, so he called me Big Cuz. But because of how I look at him and how he's influenced my life, I tend to forget sometimes that I'm older than him, so he's my Big Cuz. So we were catching up on some things. It's been a while since we've been in touch, and he actually did a live today on Facebook. So you all will get his contact information. You'll want to check him out. I actually shared the video on my Facebook page and a few other places, so you might see it there. Um, Also, he has plans to express his voice in another manner and possibly a platform so we can see him more outside of his Facebook page. So I've been working with him today and showing him StreamYard and giving him, the ins and outs a little bit on this platform lifestyle because it's a lifestyle. And I've learned so much, like I shared with him. It's been a little over a year, and it's a great experience. I've shared some things with him. So other than the platform life, we were talking about our lives and growing up, and where I was in brief, I started out my day listening to, well, not this, I'm start out this part of my day listening to Instagram video. Brother Jacoby Ponder was speaking live yesterday, and I'm just now getting it today. I've recently been working on tour dates, speaking of which, for my platform and getting out into the community. And I've been working on also assisting my humble brother Crumb with some events that he has, and also some events we'll be attending together, such as the event in Boston. So shout out to my humble brother Crumb. We are streaming on his platform today, Branch of Knowledge, and check him out on Crumb TV, YouTube, Facebook, all of that. Um, and I've also, so the event that we'll be at together, uh, let me see, Juneteenth. Well, yeah, I'll be there, but I'm not part of the event, the Juneteenth event. I'm a guest. Now, the event that Brother Crumb and I will be at together next as a part of the event will be the Renpet, which is in Boston, Massachusetts, July 26th, with my Siba Patah Seeker Asar, and Ramu Tefkweb will be there as well. So check us out. So yeah, I've had my hands busy. I'm full. I'm doing a lot as always, but it's more platform focused. So, if you see me, that's great. If you don't, I'm not went anywhere. I'm just working and growing the platform and assisting others with their platform. So with that being said, I already mentioned my cousin. He is thinking about platform life. So I'm going to bring him on now so you all can meet him. And this is Golden Brother C. Golden
How y'all
Brother,
doing?
welcome.
Appreciate you. Wait, thank you for welcoming me to the channel as well. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming here. If you would, tell us all who you are, a little bit about you, and where we can find you, what social media, what contact information you want people to have. So in case somebody wants to contact you, they can reach you.
All right, that's awesome. A little bit about me. Um, Born and raised in Indianapolis. Good background, good parents. Pretty laid back. Like to work with my hands. I like to teach people things. Been trained in a lot of different things, far as martial arts, um, drawing, painting, pretty much anything I get my hands on, um, pretty much know how to do it. Um, you live and learn. I experienced a lot of things growing up. Like I said, I had a good background. I used to look up and still do look up to my big cuz, and she is actually my big cuz. Love her dearly, love her
Hey.
much. And she welcomed me to this channel to kind of be able to express some of the things that I feel as far as being a black male in this country. It's been a nice ride. I'm 41 years old, so just a laid back brother. Try to stay in my own lane. Um, Having albinism throughout my whole life, I've been accepted from by some and kind of not really denied, but people kind of act funny when you look different. Whether they're different nationalities or the African American race, or Black race, some of us prefer to be called. But pretty much trying to be self-orientated for as my own business and everything. You can look me up on Facebook as well. Time Will Continue I think that's my new email on there, but not for sure right now. But I'm also on my own page. I do automotive services, Equalize Sound and Auto Repair. That's on my Facebook page as well. You can find me easy. My Gmail, chrispitt04@gmail.com. So those are some of the places that you can reach me at. I just recently opened up an Instagram page, but not really familiar with none of these extra platforms because I'm used to the old school and now getting ready to get used to the new school. So I appreciate this opportunity to be able to speak out a little bit. And if there's any questions, just shoot them to me. I'm a real brother, laid back, and stay in my own lane.
Thank you. Now that was you said chrispitt04@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah.
And what's your Facebook name?
What is my Facebook name? On Chris Pitt. Chris Pitt. Yep, on there. Chris Pitt. Chris R. Pittman on there. Yeah, that's what I got on there.
Okay. Chris R. Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a new one I just activated, and it's gonna be for my platform. I'm just a little slow on getting everything together. My family, just a little bit. A couple of my family members just got here. My sister and her 2 kids. So my nieces just came over to visit for a minute. So you might hear them talking in the background. Aisha.
That's Aisha.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. We about to have a little family reunion. Right quick, y'all, this is his Facebook name. So y'all want to look him up. What's up, mama?
Hey, cuz.
Hold on, y'all. Let me look at my cousin. What's up, lady?
Hey. How you?
What's up? I'm good. How you been?
I've been good. I've been good.
That's what's up. I'm still coming to Crosstown to come see you.
Yeah.
Actually, they in Crosstown. Look at your twin right there.
Yes. It's my
Hi.
twin.
Hello. Hi. Oh, she done got so big.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So we about to talk for a minute. Just give us a second, relax, and get you some water or something. And
yeah, relax. And actually, y'all up the street from me. Y'all come over here. We can do it on one screen.
Be what's up.
And right now, these grandbabies over here, they sleep. They be up in a little bit, but that's what's up. Wow. I was not expecting that. So y'all got to see me have a moment. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's
okay.
What's up.
All right. So talk to me right quick. Well, recap me, but talk to everyone about, for y'all though, right quick, before we get started. These are my tour dates down here. So if y'all want to check me out in the city, come see me. Each city, I'll have a different theme, some things going on. One city will be on bikes. So we'll be out on the streets. And it's about, I'm selling 10 tickets. So, we ain't about to be 30 people showing up. We just need a few people, keep everybody safe. We all stay in one group. Another city, I'll have a bus tour where I'll be driving. Y'all know I got my CDL, so I'm gonna be driving the bus. I'm gonna keep y'all safe. It'll be all right. So we doing a few things. I'm doing another one. We doing foster care awareness and some other things going on. So those tour dates are for me and what I got going on. So right now, again, back to the live that Golden Brother was on earlier of his own on his Facebook page. Again, check him out, Chris R. Pittman on Facebook. Share with us some of the things that were going on in that video and why you initially created that video. What were your thoughts? What's going on?
Well, my thoughts is basically, I think about it all the time because, I see a killing or a shooting on pretty much every day now. It hurts my heart. Like it's a part of me, like it's me or one of my loved ones, my family. And all of the corruption that we see going on with the police, we already have violence in its own, but all these fallen lives, and your hands are in the air. And, it irks me to see this happen in this day and lifetime. It's kind of like modern day lynching, if you're real, you talk about it. If you're not, you kind of go with the flow. Well, that's not me. I speak out on how I feel. And as a black male, even though I'm light skinned, I feel some type of way a lot because it's like we're being hunted right now as males. Our young black males, they're getting shot by each other. They're getting shot by the police as well. The older black men, we're being shot, so we can't teach the younger black men. Trying to teach them how to, keep their pants up, you know, not to be profiled so much as a thug, change up the way you look sometimes, change your mind frame on a lot of different things. But, it feels like a celebration to a degree after the George Floyd um, trial and everything, but it's nothing really to celebrate right now. We still in this fight for equality, and then I don't think we ever will get it unless we make a stand for something, some kind of way, as far as building each other as black people and building each other, period, as a human race. But it seems like there's an agenda past what we can see on a daily basis. As far as with the news, it's a controlled substance as well. It's very, very filtered. So I learn from things on a daily basis. And like I was explaining to Big Cuz, earlier about after high school, you taught so many things on a certain level until you reach the age of, graduation. You get out of high school and you start to see corruption and things that's happening as far as within the country, and wondering why it's hard for you to get a job or you get a good education at a university or pretty much anywhere. And your education's good, but when you get out, they don't want to really hire you for a good paycheck. We're taxed for everything, no matter what. They want a piece of you when they're not really giving you a piece back. So meaning that taxes, all that stuff, and then we're hiring basically police officers to control and help. And they used to call them police, which means to look and watch until there's a crime in progress. But it seemed like they're anticipating crime, and it's always against black people in general. It's so many names that are on shirts and flags are on buildings these days. And if our country can fulfill it as far as the pain, and then other countries can see it and they're protesting about George Floyd and, Ahmaud Arbery, all these other brothers, that keep dying, these sisters keep dying, Sandra Bland, etc., Eric Garner, Freddie Gray, etc. And I look around and look at my kids and they grow, and had to tell them to watch what they say and watch these officers and how they approach them, and they don't have to talk to them. You're not of age. Call my mother, my father. I have the right to remain silent. I don't have to say anything. And me as a black man, if you are in a situation with an officer, please don't turn your back. I'd rather get shot looking at you in the eye versus me trying to run. Whether you did something or not, take the charge if it's possible. Maybe it's some dirt that you did, at least you lived through it. And hopefully it's no dirt to where you can live through the outcome of that encounter, because the police encounters are becoming real bad these days, as far as in my eyes. And a lot of other people see it. But, I used to be scared to speak out on it and say certain things, but it seems like some of us want to listen and some of us don't. We're lost in the system of corruption. So, saying that, it's a lot more that can be said. You allow one black president to help lead, but he really didn't have any power. And we got a new turn in American history after this Capitol stuff. But, you can take over the Capitol, rub shit on the walls, and, you're ready to go to war with the protesters that are unarmed. And it seems like once they know you're unarmed, they're ready to do extra harm. Which is kind of crazy, but it's a hypocritical, corrupt system, and it's never been designed for us to excel. It's up to us to excel. Every time we build something strong, they crush it, and we have to start from the bottom again.
Right,
whether
quick.
you're a millionaire. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Speaking of excelling, now I wanted to give. Now I had, as I said, we're building today, and I was assisting you with your studio life, your platform coming up. And so this broadcast was posted a little early And so people were looking for us to come on, but we wasn't quite there yet. And it's because I was prepping and getting him ready for things. So I wanted to give people time to realize we were actually live, give people time to get in the room and get comfortable and see what's going on. So as I usually do, I greet the people who are here, who come in at first and greet us. So we have Indigenous Kentucky Heathen, speaks
Hey, how you
Halito
doing?
and Peace Family, pen and paper ready. See, they come ready. We come ready to learn. There's a lot of us here known as master students, so we come in here ready to learn. They know this ain't no plaything. We not here to entertain them. We here to know some stuff. Gary Tucker speaks Salam Moors from YouTube. Salam. And we have Cosmic Thoughts. Greetings, sister. Glad you made it. So you got the notification. That's what's up. She's speaking that from YouTube. And we have Charbay here from Facebook speaking greetings to the Empress. Greetings to you. And we have Kai Creatress on her YouTube channel speaking peace. Peace to you, Kai.
Peace and love.
And we have Jeremiah Rossboroughs. Queen salute to you. Robert Johnson, are you coming back to Detroit? I am. Robert Johnson, did you get to class late? Because the Detroit date is in the ticker below. I swear I put it. Let me see. Detroit on October 16th. That's it. You know what I mean? Yes, Robert Johnson, I'm coming. I'll be there. Now, what I wanted to share with you in support of your platform, Jeremiah Rossborough from YouTube says to you, big cuz, nice to meet the family. I'm your cousin from California.
What's happening then, cuz? How you doing? Have to meet real. Do another one. I ain't never been all the way out to Cali.
Yep, and Kai Creatress, because I am going to Cali. Not sure when and or if this year. So yeah, we could meet Jeremiah for sure. He's definitely a supporter of the platform. Master students in the house. Kai Creatress. Now, Kai Creatress is a creator. She's a creatress. She's an artist. She'd like to know, do you like drawing?
Oh yeah, I draw, I paint. Yeah, quite a little bit. I've been drawing since I was 6 years old. You know, more of a see it, draw it, make it mine. So whether it's what it is, I can draw it by looking at it.
That's what she does.
Okay.
Yep, her work, some of her stuff's on my page, and I'll share it with you. But yeah, that's what she does too.
Yeah, I got some paintings. I actually did a painting after Trayvon Martin passed, and I got an actual painting of that. I had to show it to you guys one day, but I made a painting, you know, of that, him being a hooded individual, but he's all blacked out with Skittles ring, you know.
Okay.
And him being blacked out, meaning we knew who it was with the Skittles and everything, but who's the next black face, you know? That's the thing. Who's the next black face?
And she also says, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well. Yeah, I'm a very appreciative person, very humble. And I've been around a little while. Thank you to all my older and elder people with power and knowledge. And they helped me to become me, helped me to survive up until now, and I'm still here. And I like helping people. I like teaching people. And if it's something that I don't know, I question and I ask so I can. And I'm not afraid to try anything. You know, certain things I have limits on trying, and certain things I won't try or do. So it cuts out all the crap.
Okay. So Yvetta White, she says, peaceful rising fam.
Peace, love.
Facebook. That's what's up. And Charbay. Now we all creators. We all have our skill and talent. I know for sure though, besides Kai Creatress, Charbay is an artist as well. I have one of her pieces she gifted to me. Beautiful, beautiful. I have to share it with you. This is her on her Facebook page, so you can check her out over there and look at her works. She says, welcome to the online family, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Looking forward to your broadcast. They are already ready to subscribe.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm brand new.
I appreciate y'all sharing this love.
Broadcasts other than on Facebook and speaking my opinion about how I feel about the police corruption and corruption and pretty much anything that's real. that's how I like to speak on stuff that's real. You know, we got enough foolishness in this world, along
Mm-hmm.
with, you know, the political aspect, right, left, wrong, right, right, wrong. I don't know. I think they all confused, and I don't think they ever
Mm-hmm.
get it right because of power, greed. So
Yep. And
between
as
that
a
and an agenda behind it,
yep, and the as a comment says, the Fugitive Slave Act 1850, they were
man,
not created to protect us. Period. Me and him
period.
been talking for a few hours, and I done said period a few times because that's it. That's what it
That's
is.
what
Ain't
it
no
do.
black and white. Ain't no gray area. It's period. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is. And as you talked about in your video, the black man, woman, and child are targets because you talked about your thoughts on the safety of your children as well.
right,
Which are my
right.
thoughts and some of mine. We share the same thoughts. Could you want to speak on that a little bit?
Well, you know, we have to protect our kids every day now. Like they can't really go outside and play good anymore because either you got a Karen, unfortunately, they call them Karens. That's my mother-in-law's name too. But it's crazy. You got them, and then you got the dicks. You know what I mean? I call them packs, professional ass kissers. They're everywhere. You got the ones that are in the workforce that don't want you to make no paper. You know what I mean? But far as the kids, they're the next step in our life. You know, I love them. I want to give them as much as possible because after we're gone, they got to either forget or we got to train them to take steps to the next level. So for those that have knowledge and want to teach their kids to not always look for a handout or everything the easy way, because you get everything the easy way, you don't appreciate it. But our kids are becoming targets. A young man got killed in school the other day by some officers, and it's like if whatever the situation is, you're supposed to apprehend the suspect. But the kids are small, you know, 8 to 14, you know, all the way up to the older black men, far as in our 40s and 50s, we're all in danger. You know, they don't really care what color you are, light skinned black, dark skinned black, Mexican. It's like any bronze color skin, they want to erase it, you know what I mean? And it ain't all of them. You know, I got some white friends, and that's why I got on Facebook Live today, and I said, if you really consider yourself as my friend, then you need to speak out. You may not be able to afford to it, or you might not be able to lose. You know, think you're gonna lose your job or something. But if you're my friend and you really feel, you know, passionate about doing something to show them Black Lives Matter, then say something, do something. You know, I thought of something the other day. You know, let's go on a national strike for 3 days. You know, 3 day grievance period, like you give you at your job. You know, let's take these 3 days not to feed this economy. You know what I mean? Let's shut it down. You know, you ain't got to protest. That's a protest within. You know, let's just say $1 a day, and it's a million of us. And let's just say $1 that they don't get that day. It's gonna hurt so bad. So every black shooting, we should do it like Martin Luther King Day, Christmas, Easter. It should be a grievance period, like if it was a loved one, a hurt one in your family. I think that's a strong power hurt without breaking windows and stuff. To
It is because you know how many days in a fraudulent calendar year that would be.
yeah, it hurts so bad.
That's like
The black
I hate to
dollars
even
ain't
think
coming.
about it, but that's like every day of the year that would probably be recognized that they would get
Yep,
nothing.
getting nothing
Now
at
that you
all.
say that,
You know, I would if let's just say all black people for that day don't buy no gasoline.
mm,
How much would that hurt the economy? You know what I mean? Y'all keep shooting us and stuff. You know, don't nobody go to work for 2 days across the whole United States. Oh man, that'll show them Black Lives Matter. Boy, it'll hurt so bad. Ooh, damn, shit, my pocket hurt. Let's change
mm-hmm,
something. So every time they want to make something bad, you know, let's change the law. Let's make a new law.
yeah.
let's
Because
just
you
cut
was
the
talking
law.
about the new laws and how there should be a law against them. What you say, pepper spraying, and then maybe
Well,
even the Billy Club. But the Billy Club went out with the Rodney King beatings.
yeah, that's like, yeah, we
Yeah.
used to get our ass whipped. Now they don't pull out the guns, you know. They put up the nooses and the hoods and pull out the badges and the guns to try to control the black population a little more. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we know about the crack pandemic. We know about the drugs that's pushed in the neighborhood that we don't know how to get because we got to have some type of connect to the outside world to get them to the hood to sell drugs. So we know the game. You know, I watch these movies and read and all that stuff too, but the movies will tell you and show you at the same time what's coming or what they planning or might do, which could be a conspiracy because we can't prove it at the time. But I just look at it for what is real. We getting shot up, you know what I mean? They don't care how, like, we're gonna lie about it to make it right. We're gonna, what do they do? Edit the video a lot before they put it out. You know, anytime you do something bad, you want to hide. You know,
Slave Patrol 2021. That's what that comment say. And I'm gonna read the comments for one because that's what I do, and for two because Golden Brother C done already told me because he's on his cell phone he can't see the comments, so I'm reading them. But yeah, Monique Hill speaking about the Slave Patrol. She right, we on it, and they're agents, not police.
Yeah, the main right we have is to remain silent. So, you know, have your credentials ready, of course. You know, you're getting pulled over, you know, ease them brakes down, get your stuff ready, you know, even though you got everything. It's kind of like your life is in their hands when you get pulled over, because it's like no matter what, you got to stop. Otherwise, they're going to hit this horn and call everybody to come get you. And it's only you. Your hands is in the air. They don't care, you know. I'm like, dang, do I need a bulletproof vest every day I go outside? It seemed like I knew I need to get my kids some vests, you know. It's painful to see, you know, the evil within, you know. And I speak out about it because I used to be shy, you know. I'm not the darkest brother, so I used to be like, kind of intimidated, you know what I mean? So used to be real shy about things, but through time came knowledge, and knowledge is power. And I try to help and empower others. I like to learn from others because that's the best thing you can know. I study white people, you know what I mean? Not saying that I study them, you know, I learn from them because they have other interests and stuff that they buy and purchase. I was talking about that earlier. You know, I believe in freedom. I believe in being really free. Leave me the fuck alone. Excuse me. I'm there.
You good? Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Look, hold on, cousin. I told you before we started, you ain't gotta. You cuss. That's what we do. Speak freely. And I know we sometimes uncomfortable. You're up here speaking about your shyness. Cut it out.
That's what's up. But yeah, no, for real, man. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm doing me. I'm legit in every aspect. Whether I carry a firearm, whether I'm not, long as my license plate and my name is registered, I have no felonies. You know, I'm not drinking. You know, don't take it further than what it is. This is not Judge Dredd. You know, I have the right to go to jail. That's what I should say nowadays. Hey, I got the right to go to jail. Can I just go so you don't kill me? You know what I mean? Can I just go to jail if that's the case and stay alive? I'll go that night. We can work it out through the courts like it's supposed to. But we know it's a game. It's a gamble when you go there too. Because I kind of seen something when my brother had to go to court one time. And the reason why I speak on this, because we're in the court and the prosecutor's talking to the, you know, you know what I'm going to say. The prosecutor's talking to the defendant. You know, they're talking to the bailiff, and they're all giggling. And they're giggling about an explosion that happened where there was a big explosion and stuff. And they're talking, and I'm like, these motherfuckers all friends. They kind of act like they're friends. You know what I mean? Then the judge comes out and apologizes for being late. Well, that's unprofessional within. This is a courthouse. Y'all joking and stuff about another decision with another man's life because it's just a job. Everybody does a job. Everybody has fun in their job. They know each other. And in order to come up with agreement pretty much the time, you know, they got to come up with a deal. That's why you got to get a deal. Why do I need a deal if it's real? You know what I mean? Like the trial.
Now you know what you about to spit them lyrics on us. Did he tell y'all he rap? He got them bars.
You know, it's plain as day. It's video recorded, live action. That's why y'all hide it. But when we know and we show it, oh man, it's all bad. Thank you for YouTube. Thank you for social media. Thank you for these new devices that help catch these motherfuckers. Yeah, they need to burn in hell. You know, just being real. You know, and then you got the good old boys that always want to do something to somebody that can't really do nothing. You had one the other day messing with the young black male walking down the neighborhood. We done seen it everywhere. I wish that motherfucker would. Oh
Man.
man, I would love to go toe to toe with anybody. You know, I don't care.
Okay.
You know, I'm not scared. You know,
Mm-hmm.
cop, not take your badge off, take your gun. Let's have a fucking boxing match right now. You whip my ass, I whip your ass. You go home. You know, I go home. Nobody died. But you feel some type of way, so you take your job to an extreme. I don't believe the cops should be able to use their patrol cars on the streets. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you just drive them every day. We paying for the gas and stuff. You gotta drive them. Y'all can speed, run through red lights, everything that we can't do. Not saying that we want to, but
Mm-hmm.
y'all do it. Oh, he got a knife. Well, damn, you got Batman's utility belt on to stop
Yeah,
anything.
because you was speaking of the police car as an aid and the Batman utility belt. You was talking about them canine police dogs and the cats.
Oh yeah, they're
You know what
the
I mean?
dogs now. Come on.
Yeah.
They're aides. They're not officers. You can call it whatever you want. Hold on, I got this officer water bottle right here. But anyway, it's a dog. It aids you on your job. It cannot testify in the court of law. It cannot get on the stand and read you your right or read you your right. It's just gonna bite you on command. And some of the people's, officers' dogs don't even listen to them. But like
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, in order, they talk about animal rights, and we're black human beings, and our rights are being, like overlooked forever. Oh, well, the animals got the right to live, but we don't got the right to live. What the hell is that about? And it's crazy. It's like I said, a hypocritical system that we have been raised in that we didn't even ask to be here for. Shit, nobody asked to be here
Mm-hmm.
in this system. We got here, and like I was speaking about the dogs, they can't testify. How do they know how to find cocaine? How do they know how to find heroin and marijuana? You have to give it to them so they'll know it. They have to actually have some in their system to know what to find. So yeah, it's a tool like your firearm. It's to help aid your job, but don't take your job past real life. Real life means we all equal to be able to live. You know, when you're naked and I'm naked, we're the same. Your uniform don't make you better than me. Don't make you better than her. Don't make you better than anybody that's in this live or anybody across the world. Now, what I was saying was, like the situation with the George Floyd, if the whole world can protest and protest with us, and where we at here in this country, how come we can't do it? A little bit better with a better plan. You know, if you are legally able to own a firearm in your state, get you one. Don't mean you have to be a criminal. It's all a criminal is it within in the person's heart and what they want to do. These mass shootings are happening, and I really don't see black people doing that shit. Um, mm,
Yeah, Monique Hill is talking about how they bury the dogs as if they were human. Those police
yeah,
dogs. Yeah.
get a casket for real, and we got homeless people. We
Mm-hmm.
got people that ain't got no cribs, but a dog can get a casket and a headstone. Are you serious? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, people do it for their home pets and stuff like that, but it's kind of odd, you know what I mean? I cannot buy my dog a casket, I love him, but it's time to get a new dog. So a new dog,
Mm-hmm.
a new aid, they help us, they aid us. What is a dog for? A certain amount of
Mm-hmm.
protection, just like a firearm, a certain amount of protection. A knife is protection, or it can be used as a tool. They're tools. How do you use that tool depends on you. You can take a hammer and it becomes an assault hammer. You can't call a firearm an assault firearm. It's a weapon. It doesn't assault nobody. The person that makes the action uses that to do wrong or right.
Yeah,
So
and you were talking about how the dogs can't testify in court, but they
yeah, they
call them
can.
officers.
Yeah, they call them officers. The dog can't put me in handcuffs. All it can do is either bite me or tell on me. Oh, he put it over there. They coming to smell. You know what I mean? You can't smell it, but the dog can. So it's an aid. It helps you
Mm-hmm.
do your job better. Just like if I was to pick up a hammer and knock a nail in, I can try to put it in by myself. I could use a rock, but the hammer
Mm-hmm.
is a little more efficient. I
Right.
can't take a tire off without a tire iron, you know. So it
Mm-hmm.
is what it is, you know. But it seems like they make a law every time it's something they want to make a law that you can't protest. What kind of crap
Yeah.
is that? Let's get a law.
Yeah.
I think there need to be a police racist vaccine. You know, I think they all need to get a shot, you know, like the COVID-19 shot. They need to get a police racist vaccine shot so they'll do their job like they supposed to. Because if they get that
Mm-mm.
shot, unless
That's why
they're
they about to
allergic
have them
to it,
RoboCops.
yeah,
Unless the shot is to make them RoboCops.
yeah, that's what it
Yep.
is. I'm just looking at these act a fool down. You go steal stuff from the Capitol, man.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get away with that? How do you wipe shit on the walls of a sacred building? You know, since y'all love the country so much, you know,
Yeah. Swearing.
you got a
And
noose in the front yard of the Capitol. You know, we had White House down. Ain't that something? White House down happened. I don't recall in the history of America that we had to hide the president.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. They put him up.
So
And
so right quick, Golden Brother, you mentioned your Instagram. Do you have an Instagram up yet, or what did you say you was working on it?
I'm about to. Man, I wrote it down yesterday.
Okay.
I just made it yesterday, so my
So
apologies for
Kai
those who don't.
Creatress, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna send it to you. Okay, Kai. And
I
right
think it's
quick.
under. Is it under my Chris Pitt? I think it might be under Chris Pitt as well. Yeah, I think it's under that as well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So right quick, um, in the comments, there's a Quenisha Hudson says, if you don't have your ancient Kemetic Rossorian calendar, what are you waiting for? So for those of you who's aware of the platform and Siba Patah Secret Sar, you already know what calendar she's talking about. If not, I'm not going to go into it today, but you can contact me and then we'll go over that. Here goes my contact
Where you going?
information. If you're not aware of me and or how to contact me and or how to get one. Now, either way, what I'm going to share is in my upcoming event in Washington, D.C., I'm collecting books and we're donating them to the children of the Washington, D.C. area to promote literacy. And we're also on the tour, because there's a tour as well. We're going to be on bikes and we're going to be traveling along the path of one of the famous writers of our people in the DC area. And so the books that I collect, if the ticket holders don't bring the books themselves, we're delivering the books after the bike tour to the children to where they can be distributed. So one thing I am doing, and here's my dates and cities while I'm talking. One thing I am doing is when you donate at least one book, I will in turn give you free, just in an exchange, so no charge. You will get the ancient Kemetic Rossorian calendar. So it's timely that Quenisha Hudson shared that comment because I am giving everyone a calendar in exchange for their thought and donation for the children. So yeah, those are my dates and what we have. Let me see. If you want more information, you can email me if there's any specifics before you buy tickets. I'll be in Washington, D.C., Philadelphia. I'll be in Philly with Ramutef Queb. I'll be in Columbus, Ohio on a bus tour. Chicago, Illinois will be a bus tour, as well as Philly. And in Detroit, it'll be in the October time. So Quantiera Hughes is assisting me with an October lecture event.
Okay.
So we're doing things. We'll have vendors. I'll have vendors at each event. And so the calendar, again, if you don't have one, if you want one, I'll get it to you for donating a book to the children of the DC area. And if you can't make it, you want to send me the books, you can do that as well. Just contact me and you can ship me the book. If for some reason I'm traveling through your city, then I'll stop along the way and meet you and pick up the book and take it to Washington, D.C. So
That's
here's
what's
the
up.
flyer for the DC event. And of course, with the assistance of my humble brother Crumb, because he supports the Karmic Dynasty.
All
You
right,
can
brother
purchase your
Crumb.
ticket on crumbtv.info/events. And I appreciate my humble brother Crumb for his efforts and his thoughts for the platform. And so, of course, one or two or some of them events, he might be there. You never know. So, you don't know who will be there. Actually, I know some people's going to be there. I cannot wait to meet y'all. This is going to be great. Great, great, great. So, back to building with Big Cuz. That's what's up. But yeah, go ahead. Let me see what we got in the comment section. Somebody
All
said they
right.
like your natural locks. I seen that.
Oh, that's what's
They,
up, man. I
yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah, I've been growing these things. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's one of the last things my mom did for me before she passed. So I appreciate that. And even if I cut them off, I'm gonna grow them back. My brother, my sister's like, nah, that's your style. So because they
Mm-hmm.
different too, they're like, nah, look, yeah, that's your style. So
Yeah, I like
I
them.
appreciate it. That's what's up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I remember. Speaking of golden, let me get this banner off here so they can see your name. Speaking of golden, and you mentioned when you was a child, I remember you had the golden afro. It's so pretty. He talking about he used to look up to me. I was like, wow, I want me one
Yeah, I
of
did have
them.
that super fro.
I couldn't get mine quite that color, but boy, it was so pretty. It had this shine on it. Your hair is beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, it's weird growing up, you know what I mean? Because you want to be dark like the rest of the family, can't speak
You
for
want to be
you if
dark
you
like the
are.
rest of the family,
Yeah, you
and I
want to be
wanted
dark like
my
the rest of
golden hair like you.
the family. But yeah, I'm like, man, everybody dark skin. I want to be dark too, Then everybody look at you outside funny, but you learn to accept it. And the role models that I had in my life, they taught me a lot of different things, and it helped me accept me
Yeah,
more.
because the matriarch, our great grandma, well, she's your grandmother.
Yeah,
She's my great grandma. So we second cousins, but we cousins because we like
right.
this.
Yeah.
And my daddy and your mama,
Hmm.
your mama is my daddy's aunt.
Right.
But they's like brothers and sisters. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something else. It's something else. I forget what my point was. What I was saying. I'm eating my mango. If y'all curious.
Oh man, I love some mangoes, strawberries, watermelons, all that.
Yes.
Yeah, if somebody don't like watermelons, something wrong with their ass. I mean, that's just real. All
Mm-hmm.
them watermelon stereotypes and shit
I don't
ain't
like
kiss my
watermelon.
ass. Ain't
I don't
kiss
like
my damn
watermelon.
ass.
The ones they try to push on us with no seeds. I
Yeah,
don't like those watermelons.
nah, I don't like them too much neither.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, fruit, it's one of the things I like to eat too, and I like to maintain myself, however long I can. We don't know how long we here, we just here, you
Yep.
know, and the main thing is living, if
Mm-hmm.
if we all could just live and we didn't need each other, then we would leave like everybody would leave each other alone.
Mm-hmm.
Every nationality. Y'all do Asia, y'all do Africa, y'all do North America. We would just leave each other alone, but we all need something from each
Right.
other. Somebody don't want to
Mm-hmm.
do this, but they willing to do it, and you willing to do this for what they willing to do. Common
Mm-hmm.
trade started off with trade and barter, and now we got these dollar bills, and they made them to where some people can be lazy and some people don't. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So the money you can buy anything with it versus you being able to do something with your hands. You know what I mean? What can you do with your hands? Can you speak? Can you do to people to help them other than give them some money? Because if it's all set on fire, what you got left? What you
Man.
can do?
Yeah, that
Oh yeah, I'm
fiat,
sorry.
something else.
They got the digital currency now. They can put it
Yep.
on numbers and stuff like that. But if the internet goes down everywhere, ain't no everybody broke.
Okay. And at the same time, them dollars is gonna be lining up the streets one day. You
Yeah,
probably won't even be able to
yeah,
see the concrete
yeah.
with
Ain't
them
gonna be
dollar
worth
bills
nothing.
hanging out in the street. But I'm ready. We gotta prep for stuff like that, and we talked about that as well.
Yeah, I've
Living,
been doing that for
when
some
things
years.
shut down and go down, and how in my mind, because we were talking about getting outside of the city, and you were talking about what was that show you watched? The zombies,
Oh, I watch a lot of different
the
movies.
ones with the zombies and
Oh,
humanity,
Walking Dead.
Walking
Yeah,
Dead.
yeah, I
Yeah,
watched it a lot.
because they know I don't watch TV, but I'm familiar with the show. But my thing is this: my first thought is when the internet does shut down. First of all, people gonna lose their damn mind because they ain't got no damn Wi-Fi. They can't
Yeah,
take no
there
more
you go.
selfies and send them and all this reactions and likes and loves and thumbs ups and social media crap. They caught
Yeah.
up in that artificial stuff. And then them people who don't commit suicide after losing their damn mind, they gonna be headed
I'm
to the
not
grocery
laughing.
store. I'm laughing. I done laughed. I done start preparing. They
But
headed
yeah,
to the grocery store. They buying up all the meat. I bet they won't touch no mangoes. They buying up all the damn groceries. And then
yeah,
with lines and communications going down, the trucks gonna stop coming into the city. They ain't gonna let the trucks in the city. Because
right.
first thing they're gonna do is shut down the highways.
I'm gonna walk with the phone too for a minute. I'm listening.
They're gonna shut down the highways. And then when people get done looting the stores and all the stores is empty, then where people gonna go for food?
Yeah, there it
You
is,
know what I
right
mean?
there. Where you gonna have some from? You know.
I'm gonna be in my spot because it's already being prepared, and I'm gonna be out grabbing me a mango. You know what I mean, Shay, no, we not playing. And we got us a lot of us in here, and we have our gardening skills. You was talking about the gardening going on,
Yeah, my
efforts
wife
in
is trying to be
in
a
your home.
herbalist. Yeah,
Yeah,
my wife
herbalist.
trying to be a herbalist.
That's
Yeah,
just what we all, and it ain't she's trying. Your wife is a herbalist. There we are, the creators. We are herbalists, and it's just that she's tapping into a part of herself that she wants to look into. She
right.
already a herbalist. Was
Yeah,
what we do. But yeah, when the system shut down and that crypto, yeah, it's a trap. I don't mess with it. I don't have no cryptocurrency. I ain't messing with them. Just like I ain't messing with that PPP loan. Some things they got going on, I'm not messing with. I was fine before it, and I'll be fine after it.
yeah.
Just like right quick,
It's
and
one
I'm
of
gonna
them
move
things.
on right
Mm-hmm.
quick. One thing they coming of my daughters was coming up, and they was about that age, about adolescence, and they got I think it's called HPV. Somebody correct me. The shot for some of the
HPV. Mm-hmm.
okay HPV, and they introduced that crap to me when I took my daughters to the hospital to the clinic appointment, and I was like, "What is that? Hmm? What
Mm-hmm.
is you trying to talk to me about?" Because first of all, I don't mess with them, and I'm real skeptical, and I watch them real close when they interact with my children. When I did take them, they grown now,
Right.
and I was like, "What is you talking about?" And then my mind was like, "Are you serious?" Because I'm one for facial expression, so my face will come at you before the words do. And I looked at that
Yeah,
doctor like,
that
well,
run in the
nigga,
family.
do you know when I was growing up and I'm full grown, I'm apparently all right. I didn't have 5 kids, so I can have kids. I can do everything. Apparently, I had sex to intercourse to have these children come here. My mama didn't have no had the
Right.
doctors give me no HPV shot. My mama is fine. She had
Right.
kids, ain't
Nope.
no problem. She apparently had sexual intercourse to get us here.
Right.
She didn't have no HPV shot. If y'all
Mm-hmm.
don't get the hell out of my face. So they always with some extra stuff. They always with some new stuff, and they need to just stop. Period. And they giving
Yeah.
our children
Yeah. That's
STDs.
on.
Man, them between that and them damn syphilis experiments and shit. And I done went off on a tangent. I'm about to
Boy,
chill out with my mango cousin, big cousin. Go ahead, let's talk about it.
what you say?
I said, go ahead. I'm gonna
Say
chill
again,
out with
cuz.
my mango.
Like you said, you gonna chat with your mango. But yeah, it's too much with these vaccines and stuff. You know, they got 5 out already. I'm gonna read too. I'm looking at a car as well. But but yeah, they got 5 vaccines out already, and it's like trying to fix it so fast. It ain't working. Some people are allergic to it, you know. I have epilepsy, so I'm allergic to a lot of different medicines, and that's one thing that I can't take. Not that I really need it right now, because I believe God got you first, and if it's meant for you to have this COVID vaccine, if it's meant for you to have the vaccine, cool. If it's meant for you to catch it, it's not cool. But I think it's just another name for the flu strain,
Mm-hmm.
because they haven't even figured the flu strain out. It's I think the flu shot covers 12 strains of the flu, and it's like 48 to 50 strains.
And
You know what I
people get
mean?
the flu shot and then turn around and get the flu.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get the flu shot, turn around, get the flu. You done made almost 10 COVID vaccine things, and y'all having to do recalls like they Fords and Chryslers and shit. You know
And
what
I
I
seen
mean?
people getting herpes from that COVID shot. I'm actually gonna do this herpes video. It ain't related to that, but y'all, I'm coming with this herpes video. Stay
Right.
tuned.
I totally agree. ABS number
Hi, baby.
15.
Yep. So as he mentioned, he works on cars, and I told him because we just building, we spending some time together, and thought that y'all might be interested. I thought that y'all might be interested in some of what we talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I did a video on Crumb TV on becoming a midwife, a doula, and you actually, as I mentioned with my cousin's wife, you are already a doula. You know,
For
you
sure.
might need to tap into some unfamiliar things concerning this world and how to bring it all together. You're already a doula. Just had to tell you that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, I just speak what's real, man. You know, I could talk forever, but you know, from
Yeah, me
experiences
too.
with parents and you know, being able to appreciate it, you know, I just speak on the Most High. You know, I'm not on either side of the religious spectrum because I done had, you know, shared both sides, Christianity, well, it's other religions, but between Christianity and Islam, I done shared both sides, and pretty much the 10 Commandments is on both sides, and your conscience is what's going to get you into heaven because God makes what you are. So if you're evil, if you're good, you're good. Yeah, we can change, but it's up to the person inside and if they want to change. So if you want to live the way you live, which I would like to live many, many years, and, you know, not outlive everybody that's around me, but long enough to pass on some of this knowledge that I got, you know, and I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
about doing like 2 or 3 channels because I got a lot of knowledge to give and I would like to train people, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been training martial arts for about 26 years now, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't always train, but I done got back into it after 10 years of being, you know, docile. You know, you get used to the workflow and then you get away from stuff that you like to do. And even though I don't work out like I used to, because I used to be pretty diesel in high school, but I don't work out
Mm-hmm.
like that no more. So that being said, all I do is try to maintain my body weight now, you know. So versus me trying to be a bodybuilder and when I'm 60, I ain't gonna need the muscles like that, you know what I mean, unless I'm, you know, moving couches or something. But I ain't doing all that no more, you know. Just trying to live, stay free, because it's either your freedom's gone or your life is gone right now. And I
Mm-hmm.
work right back to the real right fast, because
Oh,
and
right quick, right fast. What
mm-hmm.
again, master student. I'm telling y'all, I swear by I'm a master student. I am Wisdom Faye. Comment in YouTube says trying to learn, and
I'm starting.
excuse my English. Tatib, what's TAHTIB?
Uh, what's it say? Tai Chi? Is that what you're saying?
TAHTIB as in boy.
Tai B.
TAHTIB.
I don't know what that might be.
Okay.
I know about Taekwondo, Ninjutsu, Muay Thai, uh, kickboxing.
Oh, she says stick fighting.
Oh, stick fighting. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I know how to use. I never knew the actual term, but yeah, I can stick fight my ass off. I know how to use those
Uh-oh.
too. It's pretty much. I mean, matter of fact, hold
We
on. I
need a
usually don't know
demonstration one
everybody.
day.
How do you flip the camera around?
Um, it's you got to go out to your settings.
Kind of broke this thing. I'm just gonna flip my phone. But
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, you can do that.
well, actually, I can just grab them and show them to you. Matter of fact, this is just some of the stuff that I do. And after training with certain people for so long, you know, you can't teach yourself. Well, they can't teach you no more after a certain extent. You know, they can only teach you so much, and then what you learn, you know, after earning your degree in high school or your degree in college, it's time for you to enhance what you learn. So I've learned through time that a lot of stuff comes from hands-on. That's how I learned how to do mechanic work. That's how I learned how to build houses. That's how I learned
Mm-hmm.
how to do electrical work. You know, I have my electronic systems degree. I did that just so I can be able to say I can do it, but I already knew how. So it's like, how do I get a degree for something I know how? I can cut hair, you know, I draw, I paint. You know, here's one of my drawings I did. Man, when did I do that? 2003. It's a Incredible Hulk drawing. I did that back
Oh
in
wow.
3. And
Okay.
when I did it, I was looking at a little bitty card. I drew it because, somebody else said I couldn't, or I didn't know how to draw or something like that. But I'm going to flip this around. All these weapons I can use. So I got my belt. Those belts, I started off a white belt and went to brown belt because my teacher thought I was too good, so he skipped me 3 belts. So then I got my black belt. I can use these size, nunchucks, and I recently started training with this new thing called the monkey fist, and I'm getting pretty good at it. And that's why I need to make me another channel so I can start showing stuff. And she mentioned the sticks. Here's the sticks. So got those, and I have several different types of staffs. So one weapon isn't enough. You got to train with all different kinds. So this is one of my favorite. It didn't used to be my favorite. I used to hate it at 12 years old, but I understand why my sensei gave it to me now. Because it's a weapon that you can walk past anybody with, even the police. It's a stick. See what I'm saying? You can walk past with it. You're not a threat. And I didn't understand it at the time, but it's one of those weapons that, like I said, you can walk anywhere, nobody look like a suspect. But if I pull the ninja sword down or the size of the nunchucks, then I'm looking like I'm about to do something crazy. You know what I mean?
Man, you know what? Speaking of people walking down the street with weapons, and I ain't about to tell his business, but one of our cousins, and you know him, I ain't gonna put his name out there right now. But he walks down the street with a sword in his jacket. I didn't see him pull it out on the streets, so I know what I'm talking about is real. He walked down the street, one of our cousins, walked down the street with a sword in his back and pull it out
they
on the
can't really,
streets.
well, they can mess with you about it because the legal length of a blade is only like 3 to 4 inch blade that you can legally carry on you at all times. Is like 3 to 4 inches legally. It's always some. So it ain't a gun, and those are legal, but yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, it's always some clauses and some stuff. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, I trained with all these weapons, through time, and yeah, I still make mistakes, but through time, I have enhanced my skills, and I can say I'm pretty proficient in protecting and defending myself. So I would like to show other people that as well. So whether it's a purse, you can still fight with it, or some keys, anything, So, but yeah, definitely would like to be able to teach people some of the stuff I know to enhance their
Shay,
skills.
you talking about won't ever run out of bullets.
That's where the backup comes in.
Yep. And you was talking about the when the shortage on the ammo came up as well.
Yeah, I was already up on that because I go to the range on a regular basis, and I did a lot of research on conspiracies and stuff like that happen to be true, and they just don't want to say it. So the main thing is to divide people, make them hungry. That's one thing. Make them defenseless. That's the second thing. So you hungry and you defenseless, then you're willing to submit whatever. So that is a key factor right there on being prepared for certain things. And even if I don't get to use the stuff that I got, which I hope to God I never have to use nothing. You can start again, see what's happening. I hope I never have to use any of the stuff that I got. But if it is, so be it. Then cool. If not, then passing it on to my kids and they can protect themselves with it. You know what I mean? So that's how I live. That's my code. Live free or die. There it is. So if it's today, then and it's wrong, somebody trying to take me out, then we all go. Because I'm a pretty peaceful person, so we can all go. I'm not gonna be on the news.
Because you was talking about that in your live, somebody taking you out. I was like, that's not gonna happen. I'm in the comment section on fire. I said, because if you go, I'm next. I'm right after you. They got life messed up. Because yes, he is a pretty peaceful person. With family, there's people that ain't peaceful for the most part. Because you, again, I mentioned my daddy. You, my cousin on my daddy's side.
Say it again, cuz.
I said I already mentioned my daddy, so we're gonna talk about that. You, my cousin on my daddy's side.
Right.
You hear me? Okay. And speaking of being peaceful, because we talked about our mothers and they peaceful and everything. So yeah, I can't think of anybody on, you know, this is our family on my daddy's side is peaceful people. You know what I mean? So if anything happens to any one of y'all on some stuff like that, oh, I'm about to be out there. They might as well get ready to let me go next. Because we
I
don't
feel you,
bother
man.
anybody. How you
Right.
gonna
We
be
don't
coming
bother
for people who
nobody.
don't
We stay
bother
in our
about
own lane.
anybody?
You can go jump on the trampoline. Yes, you can. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. Be careful, don't fall and bust your heads. See, that's how they supposed to be able to go outside and play. You know, we got that stuff at home, so it's cool that they get to go out there and use it. But you know, the kids is stuck in the house all the time now. They done got us, you know, got them all messed up. They don't have routines right now because of the COVID-19. They couldn't go to school. They get up, don't want to wash up, don't want to brush their teeth, nothing. You know? I'm like, come on, y'all lazy. Come on now.
No, I'm gonna say it's all right. They don't go to school because we promote homeschool,
Yep.
but not brushing
That's
your
where I
teeth.
graduated from.
That we
Homeschool.
can't have that. Got to brush your teeth.
Yeah, that's how I graduated from homeschool. Me, my sister, and little bro. Yeah. Yep, that's what's up. But yeah, man, it's been awesome being on here and being able to talk to people and, you know, kind of bond with people
And
as well.
experience. So
Yeah,
we was
just
talking
being.
about the energies when we meet people. You was talking about your neighbor, and I was talking about, yeah, I get that same energy from people I so-called first meet, like at
Right.
these events. And I'm like, it's the instant, I know you. We're good. Hey, let's talk some more. And yes, Kai Courageous, I'm still eating this mango. I'm over here trying to chill. Plus, my grandkids are slowly waking
I
up
ain't this
out they
mango.
nap time's over. So yeah, and then I'm engaging, and you know the studio. Yeah, I'm almost, and you know, Kai Courageous is coming to the part where I want to pick it up. You know, the part that's
Right.
still left near the seed, and just. So yeah, this mango is about to be on chill mode because all the fruit around the excess is gone. But anyway, yep. So we've been here an hour. Now the
Yeah.
average time. So this is where I'm counseling you on the studio life. Here in this realm, we do about an hour average. You know, most
Okay.
times it's done. So, you know, if you got things to do, you want to end it here, and then we close up and come back another time. However you want to do it is cool. You want to continue is fine. Cause with my Siba Patah Secret Sar, when he come on here, as we know, we can go 2-3 hours.
Nah, I feel you. Said you can
You
keep
know
it
what I mean?
going. I feel you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to do some work myself, but shoot, we
Okay.
can stay out here a little longer. I ain't tripping. You know, anything you want to ask me, anybody want to ask me, that's what's up. You know, I can't see none of the comments and stuff right now, but you know, if
Yeah.
it's something, you can definitely reply if you see anything somebody want to ask you.
Yeah, they commenting on your homeschool. Like, can you tell us about being homeschooled?
Um,
Your experience with that? Because you started out, you actually spent some time in the school system, right?
yeah,
Outside
I
of the
went
home.
to,
Yeah,
yeah,
talk to
I
us
was
about the
only
difference
homeschooled.
between both.
Well, I was only homeschooled for my senior year. I had an
Mm-hmm.
incident that happened to me in high school, and it kind of messed me up to where I had to graduate the next year. So my mom started her own homeschool and did, you know, finished with my brother and my sister. But through, IPS, you know, all through my years growing up, I went to IPS.
IPS,
And
Indianapolis Public Schools, IPS.
yeah, that's where I went. And you know, growing through all that, it's like the things that they teach us is kind of it's cool and all, but it's irrelevant versus the interest, finding the interest in the kids of what they like to be able to build themselves once they leave school. You know, they don't teach you how to balance checkbooks or you know how to look for how to get a house and you know build credit. It's certain things that they should teach us at a young age that they don't. And then as we get older and grow, you know, it's more of a job learning how to do those things versus they could have showed us at an early state. And that's another thing of keeping us down and hindered as a certain amount of people, unless you go to a public private school. And even then, you know what? You're still black. You're
Right.
still black.
And the Squire Trust says, yeah, cuz cool, he gotta come back.
Oh, that's what's up. Most appreciated. Most appreciated. But yeah, I try to be the the realest, as possible. Not saying I'm the realest, but that's how I live. That's the code. My mama whipped my ass. Shit. If you ain't get your ass whipped, you ain't too real these days. But yeah, I got all the spankings, the switches, and stuff like that, and I appreciate them all because it
Boy,
helped me
talk
be
about them
strong.
switches. Hold up, I had a flashback.
Boy.
I don't remember who it was, but I got a whooping. I don't even remember why. I had been like about 6 years old. I had to
Oh
go.
man.
They sent me to the tree, the bush, the tree, and get
Right.
I picked my own switches. Then I
Oh, I
handed
got
it to
black out
them.
for a second.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was a lady. I don't remember if it was great grandma or it wasn't
Right.
grandma, because my grandma, neither one of my grandmas ever with me. I think it might have been my mama. But anyway, yeah, you pick the switches off the tree, the
Yeah, we
branches
had to
off
go
the
get them
tree.
ourselves. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
go get
make.
it yourself. And then you hand it over to them and they twist it up and light them
Yeah.
little legs up. Get
Oh
you, get
man.
you, get you. Yeah,
Don't
my
let your
little
brother or
legs, my little
sister have to
cute
go
legs
get it
was
for you.
built up. But
Don't let
whatever
your
it
brother or
was,
sister have to get it for you. Boy, they'll come back with a tree.
man, but whatever it was I did, I didn't do it again. That was the only time I got a whooping with some switches. I'm telling you, I got
Oh man.
probably I'm pushing it, 5 whoopings in my whole life.
Ah
I
man,
come
that
from
was
a
bad.
disciplined household. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. There was none of that talking back, all this stuff some of these kids want to do today.
Oh
Oh,
man.
hell no.
Yeah, I still had to jack my daughter up without jacking her up. You know what I mean? You know, And all the kids. Period. I mean, it's better for us to do it than them to get out here and not know how.
Yeah,
To
break
do
the
this stuff.
switch. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's that respect factor. If they learn how to respect things that they have and what's around them, they usually come out, be good kids. But it's all about who's helping to raise them. I have several stepchildren, and I love them like they my own, and they
Mm-hmm.
are mine. I've been here with my wife for 10 years. You know what I mean? And we've been getting it in, and I ain't had no problem raising her. I mean, helping her raise these kids. I was a stepson. And I asked, hey, can I call you dad? I know my real dad, but he don't like, he don't know me like that because he ain't trying to be a dad. But, my daughter's mother, you know, we had problems. We separated, but I had to stay around long enough for my daughter to know me, and then I had to let it be. You know what I mean? So once she became a certain age and she knew me, then we wasn't on the same page. And everybody that has relationships with their baby moms, they don't sleep together. You know what I mean? So you can live in the same house. You don't have to be that way. And in order to make it right for the kid, that's the type of dude that I am. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so certain things I just let go because I am a male, and we got so much control to a degree, and then the rest we don't because we're only men, and 90% of the time, like I was talking to you earlier, because the kids go with the mom, and I was one of those
Mm-hmm.
kids that went with their
Mm-hmm.
mom. But I appreciate having some type of dad. My stepdad, I wouldn't be a martial artist. I wouldn't know how to, do construction and build houses and stuff like that. Wouldn't know how to go hunting and
Fishing.
fishing. Yeah, stuff that he taught me to help me be me, along with the other positive men that was in my life, and me looking up to them, knowing that they knew something because they old, they know something more than me. They done grew up and they old and they big. I got to do that. That's how I live. You know what I mean? I want to know too. I want to grow up too. It's like looking up to you. I'm like, dang, that's big cuz. Man, she want my cousin. Woo. Yeah.
He did
That's
not
how
say that. I'm gonna smack him when I see him, y'all. He did not say that. Now you know what? With yourself talking about if she wasn't my cousin. I am Faye Wisdom. I am Wisdom Faye on YouTube with her timely self. Says with all due respect, very informative and handsome brother.
Well, thank you. And I
Oh,
appreciate
oh, we
that.
got a response.
Most respect. Appreciate that. And I don't do it just to be handsome. I'm just regular dude with some skills. Okay. A regular old dude with some skills, and you know, I'm here, man, and I'm gonna be here and breathing until God say no more. And I ain't
Yep.
scared. That's the thing. I'm not scared to go. And if you living scared, and you ain't doing something right. So don't live,
Yep.
don't live scared. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna stand strong in front of the police. Look, motherfucker, we don't do that to me. You got the wrong yellow one. You got the
Yeah.
wrong brother in me. But they, some of them think I'm white until I talk. They're like, oh damn, okay.
Mm-hmm.
he's got some of that in him, you know. I'm like,
yeah, because that fear you talking about, that fear will causes disease. That fear will put you in your grave quicker than anything else.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, but sometimes you got to know when to back down and when to be quiet. You got to know when to blend, know how to de-escalate, and that's the best thing of doing is trying to de-escalate whatever it is, you know what I mean, versus you know, enticing the situation when you know you could have walked away and saved somebody's life. You know, I don't want to call police for nothing no more. Shit.
Yeah, I ain't calling them neither. Your audio adjusted. Your audio went back a little bit. It's a little.
Okay, my bad. Is it better?
No.
Okay. Let me mess around with it. Is that better now?
It's the same.
Is the what?
It's the same.
Oh man, it sucks. Okay, let's see if I can fix it with this plan.
The world of studio life. He's learning, y'all. He's finding out. We go through technical difficulties. It's the same. Oh man. But we can still hear you. I just want you to know it faded back a little bit, but go ahead.
Okay.
There you go. That's it.
Okay. Better now?
That's
why I should have just took the Wi-Fi off and just used the cell phone Wi-Fi.
It happens. And so when your guests come on your platform, it's gonna happen. Just tell them, move on. You know, you might need to play a commercial break through something.
Yeah, it's a commercial break or something. Yeah, that's what it do. I'm sure if I feel like it, otherwise you can just wait a minute. But yeah, we gonna get to that. You know, the advertisement and stuff like that. It's all new to me, and you know, like I said, I'll learn anything. And once I learn it, you know, it's kind of like enhancing my skills. So, you know, I'm like a sponge when it comes to stuff. So, if don't teach it to me. I'm just being real. But I get online and I look at what our interests are as Black people in these material things, and you know, people like, you know, they kind of feel some type of way when a light-skinned brother said, but you know, material things. You know, I look at and study what white people get, and they prepare for war. We're not, you know, like Gucci belts and Jordans all the time, and you know, certain things that you gotta have. Like back in the days, you had to have a sword, you know, because it's your protection. Nowadays, you gotta have a gun, but don't mean you gotta do evil. You know, it is what it is. You know, I have them. You know, I'm legit. I joined the NRA so I can look good. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, they don't really do too much when it comes to the, you know, gun agenda and stuff like that. It's a good association to be through, just so you prove to the police that you ain't no killer. You know what I mean? But, you know, certain things I've learned through time, experiences through life. You know, we all got kids, so we got to protect them, the ones that love them. You know, and every day these shootings is happening, and I get up in the morning, go on the news channels on YouTube so I can look at all of them, not just one. And damn, it's kind of like I'm looking to see who died last night now, you know, and that's just fucked up, you know.
Yeah, and that's one reason I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV, and people probably already know this story listening to me, but I just feel like I know that there is too much negative stuff on the news. There's plenty of good things that happen that they don't have to fill up the whole half hour, or if it's the hour news, like 60 minutes or something 60 minutes. But y'all know what I mean. Local news, like here in Indianapolis, I can only speak because I mostly only lived here as far as my TV viewing time and associated with the news. But you know, this area, Indianapolis, is known as Napganistan. And it took over, you know, the number on the chart over it became number one over Compton. And Dr. Dre even spoke on it in a YouTube video.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, the killings and stuff here. And you know what though? The fear propaganda is real. You know, I myself was on some, like, I know there's some positive stuff going on here, so I'll let it go. And then the thing is unnecessary, and they do all this, and it's just crazy because it just shouldn't be.
Yeah, I just watch it for educational purpose. I flip my phone to the side so I can kind of see some people's comments now. But
we can still see you.
Yeah, I watch it for educational purposes. You know what I mean? Not saying I learn from the daily of what they're gonna put out and what they're not gonna put out because I look at uh, different countries' news as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
me doing that, it kind of gives me a kind of like a broadcast of what's going on here, here, and here because it ain't just
Yeah.
So I do it just for educational purposes of the day but not to believe everything that they put out because it's filtered so much. You may be getting 30% of the truth. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that right there being said, it's they're paid to do what they do. You know what I mean? So even if
Mm-hmm.
they lie and they gotta twist it in a different way, like they do in the court, ask you the same question different kind of ways and see if you come up with a different outcome of your answer. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's crazy. It's crazy. Just like the brother
Mm-hmm.
that got killed sitting in, he fell asleep in Wendy's drive-through. He fell asleep in the Wendy's drive-through, and they killed him because he was a little tipsy and he tried to run.
Mm.
Crazy. I forgot how long ago that was, but same story every day, and it's up to us to change that story, mother. Same story. But we was talking about cuz earlier about the Indians, remember, and the guns, right? You
Yeah.
know, I was saying something about if the guns never got in their hands, they never had them. We wouldn't even be here because the Indians would have won that shit. They gave them a hell of a run without that
Right.
shit. I mean, we wouldn't even have no America if they didn't have guns. But they found something to cheat with, as you said, because
Yeah, that gunpowder. And the thing
yeah.
is, because they knew they kept getting defeated, they had to go do something different in order to meet their so-called goals of taking over. And then the thing with this fear in the media,
Hmm.
the thing is, I live here. Born and raised like you, in the
Right.
city where the death rate is so high, the shootings and everything. And
Hmm.
I'm right here, like 10, 15 minutes from it. Other than hearing people talk about it, I don't even know that it's going on.
Right.
And some
Right.
people watch the TV, they get caught up in like, oh, I'm not going to that side of town. I'm not going over there. You can go where you go because you are who you are. You're protected
Oh my
from all of that. And if you just go walk up and do what you do, bottom line though is you stay to
God.
yourself. You do it and focus on self and do what you were supposed to do and not get caught up in all that stuff with the media.
Oh yeah.
Don't be driven by fear. This stuff is happening like literally almost in my backyard and I don't even know it because I don't pay attention to it. Then if
Right.
some people's gonna get killed because they walk up in this dumb stuff and they do stuff they basically asking for it, slow suicide type stuff. So
Yeah.
it's what's gonna happen.
Yep, it is, man. It's gonna happen regardless, and it helped motivate me to speak out, because I can actually feel it. Like it was one of my loved ones that got shot, and that's the reason why it made me do that live today. And I've been doing them here and there, but you felt me, you know what I mean? So once you felt me, you hit me up. I was like, "Cuz, we need to talk." And I was like, "Yeah, we do." And then, here we are, and we done built a whole different aspect. You invited me into your life, on certain things that I wasn't even, up on. So, I appreciate it, man. And I appreciate having the experience to be on here to talk a little bit to help people and let them know how I feel about what's going on. And, everybody got they problems, they trials, but, you know, I love people, man. And it's something you got to do to me to make me not love you. You know what I mean? It's something you got to do. Hold on one second. But yeah, something you got to do to me in order to make me not like you. I don't care what your color is or none of that. So, I respect the law. I follow it, and I just don't want to be a statistic. So I follow the law and just try to live peaceful. But some of these brothers don't, want to be the same way. Some of us are still lost, in these streets. And, through time come experience and knowledge. So I'm glad I got some from that. And I still earn every day because you learn from the cradle to the grave, whether it's a little bit or a lot.
Yeah, yep, that's real. Okay, so we an hour and 20 minutes in. Around here, yet the toddlers are moving around. They mama's home.
Yeah.
So I now am going home.
Yes, yes, we're gonna do that. Right on,
All right.
cuz.
So
Appreciate being on your channel too.
I appreciate you being here. And everybody here is appreciating you and your
Much love,
voice
much love.
and being up here. You know, everybody cannot do that. We got some that say they shy, and I'm like, girl, you ain't shy. Come on here. So I'm working with them.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, before we all leave, I'd like for you to tell everyone again, remind them who you are, where they can find you, and any last words you would want for them to know before we leave today.
Well, um, see, I should have been walking around the house. Well, I'm on Facebook. She gave earlier my Chris Pitt. You can reach me at chrispitt@gmail.com. I just created an Instagram, but you also can catch me on my Facebook page, Equalize Sound and Auto Repairs, where I do most of my talking because I work on cars and pretty much a lot of other things. So whatever I get my hands on, I try to be able to do. So a little around the board with that. From Indianapolis, Indiana, born and raised. I've been around the country a little bit, been out of the country a couple of spots, and just try to experience life. One thing I want to say is, watch your encounters with people. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Even if you got to look over your shoulders a couple of times, just be aware and watch out for these evil people and these evil things that are around us. You know what I mean? Other than that, I wish everybody love, peace, always be safe, and watch your kids, keep in touch with your loved ones if you can to a degree, and, keep moving, keep pushing till you can't breathe no more. That's how I live. So I'm going to do what y'all told me and make it all that, and I'm going to have it ready next time we get out here because
That's right.
yeah,
And
that's my
Quenisha Hudson says, thanks for your time and wisdom, golden brother.
appreciate it. I appreciate it most definitely, and thank you for letting me be able to speak, and thank you for listening. A lot of us, like I say on most of my lives on Facebook, I usually say we all tune in to more of the foolishness versus the real stuff. But I definitely think, that'll hurt so bad that they'll stop killing black people if we all united for 3 days, like a 3-day grievance period for the whole country. Don't buy nothing, don't go outside, act like it was a blizzard or something. Even if it ain't for 3 days, let's just say one day. Let's make it like a holiday, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Martin Luther King Day, President's Day. We need to have for every black death or any person by the police with their hands in the air, let's have a 3-day grievance across the country. It'll hurt so bad on the economy, they'll just quit shit. And I guarantee it'll change because ain't nobody contributing for that amount of days. You know what I mean? Millions and billions of dollars they gonna lose just for that. They're gonna show black people matter. We ain't gotta go tear up nothing. No, we gonna just not buy shit all day. Black people, Thursday, October, whatever, don't buy nothing. You know what I mean? All day, every day. I mean, you might have to buy something to eat, but don't buy no gasoline. Don't go buy out a whole lot of stuff. Just kind of, yeah, fuck it. I can 3 days. I can eat some peanut butter and crackers or whatever's in the freezer. I know I got more than that, but if it came to that, I would sacrifice that for a change. And I think that'll hurt more than protesting and breaking windows and stuff. And it's like they'll call it national security. Oh my God, the economy is hurt so bad. The black people stop buying shit for 3 days, But yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. I just have some different knowledges on doing stuff non-violent, like Martin Luther King said, non-violent, and like Malcolm X said, by any means necessary. So all I can do is die and teach and help. So please don't test me the wrong way. I am not that dude. I don't care what you wear. I don't care what you believe. If we all gotta go, we gotta go. And that's all I'm gonna say. Be safe, love, peace to all you here and everybody else that's doing the right thing on the righteous path. And salute to the Most High. Thank you, Big Cuz, for letting me be here. And I will have new Instagrams and Facebooks and all that. Cuz gonna help me out and get right. So for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna assist you, help you get right. Also, more assistance. We have a great inner formation. I am Wisdom Faye is sharing that feedback. Queen Quenisha Hudson says Ashe. And M's Blood Butterfly has said thank you, Joy. So thanking me for bringing you on here. Gratitude.
Feel good, man. Appreciate y'all.
And Shay Yu says yes. The family was very enlightening. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Up, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
And someone else says you helped them with their work day. This was positive. Look good, fam, sitting around talking grown folk.
Man,
look good, fam, sitting around talking grown. Okay, I misread that somehow, but y'all got me. I will promote that on the new calendar. Greatly appreciate. Okay. Yep. So everybody said you are not shy. So I think you came out of that shell pretty good.
Oh yeah, I used to be shy.
Yeah, you used to be shy. So probably the advice would be quit saying that it's okay. We go through things. Great, you great for sure.
It's just the recording thing and the camera thing, but I'm kind of getting used to it.
Oh man, tell you what, I tell them I still get nervous. I still get not maybe nervous, but whatever it is when this camera come on, like right now at the end, I'm sweating a little bit. I'm gonna have to go. I'm good thing I'm going home because I'm getting in that shower. And Keita Rising, her daughter made some soaps, and I tried them out. I'm about to try another bar today, so I'm gonna give my feedback on that on Facebook. The soap so far I use, it smells like candy. Her daughter made it beautiful.
Okay. That's
beautiful. So I support us and our businesses as I support my own cousin. We are family. We are the community, and I respect and I support us all in our efforts just the same. I am about to close out. Before I do, I want to share with y'all once more this flyer for my first event. Well, my next event, Washington, D.C., books, bikes, bags, etc. We will be out on the trail. There's a famous writers from D.C. We are going to be focusing on the path of one of them. And I am also collecting books so we can donate them to the children of the D.C. area. And of course, we'll have our vendors, so there'll be some shopping and all types of other things. Bike rental is $8 for the bikes. If you want a bike, you want to ride a bike, $8. You can get a bike, you can walk, however you want to do. We'll just be in like a little 3-4 block area. So that's that. Donate a book, at least one. If you can't bring it yourself, get it there, get it to me. I'll take it there. And in turn, I will give you a free ancient Kemetic Rossorian calendar. And let me see. Tickets for sale on crumtv.info/events. So go over there, check it out, get more information. If you need additional information, you can email me. But definitely get your tickets. All the information is there. Also, my dates that I will be appearing in other cities is at the bottom. So this event, as well as future events, you will see the information on crumtv.info/events. And cities is below. I'll see you there in your city. And as always, I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate you supporting my cousin. I really do.
Appreciate all y'all. More power to everybody.
All right. And we got you. You broke in now. We be expecting the feedback, bro. We expecting the videos. And we will comment, like, share, and subscribe on your channel as well.
Most appreciated.
We'll be there.
I need you to help me get started. Now I'm gonna make my emails and stuff today. So I appreciate
y'all, man. I got you.
Listen to some real stuff. So that's what's up.
Yep, that's what's up. All right, the soaps I mentioned. Facebook, this is her profile. Her daughter makes them beautiful. All right, quick feedback, real time. I like the grooves on the top of the soaps, beautiful. And I like the one actually looks like candy. It's got it's pink and it's got chocolate, look like chocolate shavings on it. Beautiful. She's beautiful. Your daughter is beautiful. Tell her I enjoy her soap. The soap is so great. And I ordered enough that I start sharing it with my daughter. So they're going to give me the feedback when they get to me on that. And I'll share that to Facebook as well. All right. I'm excited, y'all, if y'all can't tell. And plus I have some mango too. And I'm about to go home. Ooh wee.
All right, that's fine.
All
right,
right,
Big
y'all. I
Cuz. I'll
appreciate you
talk to
all.
you
Peace.
later, and I will get y'all the information as soon as I set up my stuff. I appreciate y'all
For
listening.
sure.
Thank you so
For
much.
sure.
Yeah.
See you later. Peace. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. You want to say hi? My grandson wants to say he ain't got no, hold on, he ain't got no shirt. I'll be getting him ready to get up out of here. He just got up from his nap. I'm gonna put his shirt on. Good? All right. Come on. What you want to say? You want to tell everybody your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? They can't hear you. What's your name? Who are you? What's your name? Christopher. Okay? We about to go. All right. I appreciate y'all being here. Peace. Gratitude.